What's up guys, Rugus808 here. Gonna do a deck profile on the new Nova Grapplers that came out in BTG1. So start off, we're just gonna go into the side deck, just because it's not really interesting, since I'm pretty sure everyone would run this. So starting off, we have 4 of Vic-Ten, and then 4 of Victoplasma. And then reason why you would run 4 of these all together, or 4 of both, is just because restanding stride unit, OP, and then the Vic-Ten, great to start off with just stride, since on hit you get the stand in their unit and +5, very strong. Alright, and then starting off we have the starting Vanguard, Energyraizor. Reason why to use Energyraizor is you put it in the back row, and more than likely, unless you're playing a person that is just a douchebag altogether and plays Kogros or Shadow Paladins and has the stride unit, or the Legion unit, this is not going anywhere, and you put it in the back row for another of the grade 3 that I am running. And then for triggers, just running for heals, gonna be running 8 stands, 4 of Subliminal Gray, and then 4 of Energy Girl. Energy Girl, normally I would actually put in either Raizors or the other stand trigger that's pretty much the same effect, but Energy Girl actually synergizes with the deck, since pretty much you stand things like all the time with this deck and just do stuff. And then kind of odd, but we're just gonna run 2 crits and 2 draws, since in the times that you actually crit, that's, crit is always good, and then draw because you're rearguard reliant, so you're more than likely just not gonna have a hand a lot of the time. And then for grade 1s, gonna be running 3 of the new Perfect Guards, Lady Cyclone, and then just 1 of Shieldraizer Quintet Wall. I guess we could technically run 4 of Lady Cyclone, but the only downside is that if you need to use her for when you're being attacked with, or when your opponent's attacking rearguard, she doesn't do that. At least for Shieldraizer, you can technically do that and not minus an additional card from hand, but you are minusing 5 cards from your deck, which, if you're lucky like me, it's all triggers that you would have freaking drive checked. Anyway, running 4 of the Arashid, just because stride unit, or stride fodder, it's fantastic. Just discard this 1 card and it's equals up to grade 3. And also technically you could deck thin if you want to call it as well. You just gotta have a Victor in hand, and I believe it's a Victor. Or you reveal a grade 3 from your hand and then search your deck for a Victor. I thought it was the other way around. And then running also 4 of Final Wrench, since he put this thing behind Sazanda, and pretty much have Sazanda be a +23 when you get to activate all the skills. It's a fantastic card. And then running 2 of the Katanaraizers. I'm running Katanaraizers just because in the off chance you get to, you can't pressure your opponent with this if they don't want you to counterblast 2 and draw a card. You can technically replace these with anything you guys want. Cat Butler, Scream and Shout if you wanted to as well. These are kind of just interchangeable. You can just change whatever you want. And then for grade 2s, running 4 of Sazanda. Best card in my deck. I love this thing. Just Generation Break 1, +5000 when this unit stands to an effect, which includes stand triggers. So and it stacks as well. And there's a errata, so it's not supposed to be until end of battle. It's supposed to be end of turn. So this thing is actually supposed to be good, since end of battle would be very sad. And then also going to be running 3 of Cool Hanks. Cool Hank is a pretty good card. I like him. Generation Break 1, just when it's being boosted, you stand the rear guard and it gets +5. Simple as that. You can technically stand the grade 1 that it's being boosted by and make a column of 26 or, you know, +5 to whatever is boosting. So if you need to do that, it's pretty good. And then running 3 of Masuraoraizer, or whatever. His stupid name. It's a Raizor. You just need to have Vanguard be a Raizor, and if he stands, the unit behind him stands as well. It's not bad. I like him. It's good enough. And then also, finally, 3 of Ultimate Raizor Dual Flare, since we're going to be running the Mega Flare, so Legion. And then for grade 3s, running 4 of Mega Flare, since it can be pretty great early game because of the extra critical. Also because we have Energyraizor in the back row, we'll always have a Raizor in the center column, so the second ability, which is when the attack hits, you stand another rear guard, will always be active. And then yeah, extra crit again when you Legion and everything, so it's always kind of good pressure for later game. And then finally, running 3 of the Victors here. I personally think that Victor is a very good card. His first ability is not bad. I mean, I've not really played a game where I've actually used his ability, but I more use his ability use his second ability, which is when he's on Vanguard and you stride on top of it. The stridden unit gets counterboss 1 when it attacks Vanguard, and you choose rear guard, and that your rear guard gets +5,000. So it's like Cool Hank, but stride. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. The deck mainly focuses around being able to rush your opponent down, and pretty much hopefully just kill them before they can even do anything. I would say that the deck works most of the time. If you don't trigger hard enough, or you just don't get good enough rear guards, that's where it falls apart, because you don't rush down hard enough, and then your opponent starts doing their abilities and everything, and you just pretty much get destroyed, unless, you know, you make miracles happen. So yeah, I would recommend building the deck. I love it. It's a great build. I'll probably post a deck profile for an updated Nova Grapplers, possibly, with the new support as well, so probably look out for that. So yeah, if you have any questions or whatever, let me know in the comments. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.